Hey, everybody, come on in, come on in. Got a
Hello,
treat for you
hello.
tonight. D, you on?
I am. How you doing?
Hey, I'm great, guys. Hey, we've got here Dianca Maisie Thompson.
Thompson.
Miss Thompson, if you're nasty.
That's right.
And she's here today, guys. We're going to talk about Dubai. Of course, you know, we were all in Dubai for what, 8 days? 8
Yes.
days. And we had a great time. We were so excited. We wanted to, include you guys into the show so that you could see all the goodness that we had going on last week. And I have Miss Bianca Bouzier Thompson here, who actually was along with us with the ride. She hung out with the Savages. She's also
Yes.
a travel agent as well. Mary
Yes.
Kay distributor. She does her own line of jewelry. What you call that? You got a name for your line of jewelry?
It's Dianca Thompson's Handmade.
Bianca Thompson's Handmade. She has her own line of jewelry. And what else do you do, I ask?
I do so much, so it's hard to say. I do a lot.
And we have one more critter coming in.
Is that Michelle?
No, it's my sugar pie, my apple dumpling. He's showing up tonight.
Hey, Dale.
Say hi to the people.
Who that? That's Bianca. Hey,
Yep.
how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. How my boy doing?
He's doing very well. He's in here listening to jazz somewhere.
All right. You treat him right now. You treat him
Of
right.
course. He's fully recovered. I'm still suffering.
What? From jet lag? What you suffering from?
Jet lag.
Jet lag?
Yes.
And we got Gretchen on the line. What's up, Gretchen? It's good to
Hi,
see
Gretchen.
you. Hey.
That's the world famous author, Gretchen Mickle.
Yeah, #1 Amazon best. Yes,
All
yes.
right. Good
And
job.
Kathy McLean, she's on. What's up, Kathy? Cousin Kathy's here tonight.
Kathy McLean.
Hey, hello, everyone.
Kathy hair, because she cares. Mhm.
I love that background you got there, Bianca.
Well, thank you. I'm always at the beach.
I heard that.
So we're just gonna go right into it, guys. We're gonna go ahead and start talking about our Dubai trip. Let's see. Started out. What airline did we take in?
Emirates.
Okay,
Emirates.
Emirates.
As they call it, Emiratis.
That's what I call it. I don't know about everybody else.
Emirates.
Yeah, I say Emirates.
Emirates.
Boeing 777.
Yeah, and so we got on the plane, started, let's see, what time did we get on?
We got on the plane probably, I gotta think. Our flight was at 9. So we got on the plane probably about 7:30. And the plane didn't take off until after 10.
Yeah, they had a delay. Some crazy, almost an hour and a half delay. Maybe.
Yeah, we was on the plane for a long time before we took off, but hey,
on
we
the
got
tarmac.
situated. Huh?
I said we were just sitting there on the runway tarmac or whatever, waiting for them to clear whatever was going on.
Yeah, but once it got in the air,
It was on and popping.
Yes. And how was the food on the plane?
Man,
you know, the food was actually pretty good to me.
Bad on that plane, they'll feed you. They'll feed you. They'll snack you to death and feed you 2 good meals. Food was good, considering.
So let me see here. Let me drop this down. Hang on, guys. I want to go into my screen. Can you see my screen, D?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and pull up the flight pattern here. Let's get that going. I'm sorry, I apologize. I didn't have it set up in time.
I know you don't want to show people your flight in the tub.
So many pictures. Hey, after I came back from that safari, I needed that. I needed that, man.
But
I did the same thing. I can't talk. I did the same exact thing. Got in the tub.
Yep. So actually my cousin Michelle and Jerica came with us, and who else did we have? You had your cousin as well. Who was there?
Yes, we had my cousin Robin, Terry, Tiffany, Myra, Kristen, Barbara, and Ed was there with us.
Yep, so a total of what, 14 of us went
14 of us.
on this trip to Dubai. And I don't think either one of us had been before, right? This was all of our
Never have been before.
Yeah.
Never. Mhm.
Yeah, so we took off at about 10. There's our plane getting all piped up and loaded up and got all the food and everything set up for us so that when we got on the plane, everything was good to go. Got their oils, their gases and all that stuff taken care of. And so we were ready to roll. They had a long walk, catwalk to get to that plane, wasn't it?
Yes, a very long one because you had to go kind of high up. And just looking at this plane from this picture, it doesn't look as big as it really is. But just to give you an idea, those jet engines are probably about 6 to 7 feet wide and tall.
Yeah, and it was a 777 Boeing.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it had 3 seats on the left, 4 seats in the middle aisle, and then 3 seats on the side. And you got one of those side seats, didn't you, Dee?
I sure did. I enjoyed my window going and coming. The
Yeah.
only thing is, being over the wing, you didn't get to see much, but I was able to see the equator. So I did get to see that transition right there between night and day. So that was pretty interesting for me.
Oh, that was wild. So you had your flap up so that you could see.
Yes, it was like probably about 2 a.m. We were getting ready to cross over. So I kind of woke up to go to the restroom and then I opened my flash and there it was.
Wow, amazing. Crossing the equator. That was amazing. See, I actually didn't get a side window. I actually had to sit in the middle. And so which I really always try to get a side window. But this time I, waited too late to pick it and I had to take what I could get. So I missed that window seating and I really did because I love watching the plane leave and I love watching the plane land. So take off.
And that's true.
So
when you look at it from that point, Monica, that was that trip. We're going to have many, many more, and we're going to take many more people with us.
yes.
So those who want to come aboard the Emirates and join us in Dubai, then come on out.
so
Yes,
y'all
that's
plan on
right.
going back to Dubai?
We plan on going back to Dubai. I cannot wait.
So that's
The people there was extremely nice.
That's Ed. That's what Ed.
Yeah, that would be Ed and Barbara. In the corners, Robin and Terry, then me, Derek, and then Myra behind us. We pretty much had premier economy on lock.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about Premier Economy. That kind of was like an extra seating in between business class and regular.
Yes, if you look at premium economy versus the back economy, I understood the food was different and we had a little more leg room than everybody else in the back. So it cost a little bit more, but we were right next to business class. We were kind of jealous, as a matter of fact, that we were by business class and these seats can lay all the way out like a bed. And we were back then premium economy, but We did have the best leg room, wasn't too cramped. You were able to move around a little bit so you can see the seats. And, you know, that was the best view right there. Being able to look through the cameras to see the ground and see it take off and land and the scenery under you while you're flying. So that was good too.
Yeah, yeah, I did get to see us take off. So watching it on the screen. So that
And
was
I
a
can,
good treat.
and I can say this too. When you're looking at premium economy, the food is a little bit better than the back, and we got free drinks.
Yes, we did get free drinks, and we were able to get wine and you know, some other little drinks, sodas and stuff like that. So
Yes.
it wasn't bad at all. It wasn't bad at
Mm-mm.
all. We paid an extra what, $55 to get
Yes.
premium seating, and
But
then
that's per person.
yeah, that was per person. And then, but what, those business class was, what were they running, like $3,000 for business class?
$3,700 per person.
Yeah, that was a lot. But you know, if there's somebody that's, you know, that's wanting to go and they're able to, you know, financially afford to pay $3,000 for a business class seat, or what, first class was what,
11,000 per person.
Yes, for first class, then we didn't, you know, we didn't even get a chance to see the first class. Did you go up there to the first class to see what they look like?
No, I didn't go to first class, but I understood that Derek and
Yeah.
Dale went up there.
Okay, so
Derek and Dale went to first class.
Dale said he got a chance to look at first class.
When I went walking, I would walk all the way up to the front. I would walk all the way to the front of the plane, and I came up there so much. The guy said, "Hey, buddy, you're back again." I said, "Yep, back again."
So tell us about first class.
Well, you know, I don't like those people in first class. I don't like them because they make me jealous.
Uh-oh.
Don't like them at all. They're sitting back relaxing like they're home.
What they have? I mean, what did you see?
They basically got a bed, like a little, what's the smallest bed you get? Queen size and single size, or single?
A twin?
bed?
Yeah, basically a twin size. They chill out and relax. They can all the way out. You know, it's very, very comfortable up there. It's very nice up there. They get champagne, and yeah, they have the life.
Caviar
They have the life of luxury up there in first class.
their meals, which were much more expensive than ours. Their food was much more pricier than.
Well, the food we got was very good. So you know what? Food is fine. I'm not gonna never complain about the food.
Right.
But if first class had better food, then God bless them. If they had better food.
Yeah, they probably had like steaks and something like that, but hey, I enjoyed what we had.
Yeah.
I actually ate it, so that was a plus in the front. And you know, that was a blessing in disguise right there, because some of that stuff I was like, what is this? But when you taste it, it's actually pretty good. And it was healthy for you too.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, the food was okay. Can't complain about the food.
Definitely.
So what did we have for the food? Dinner number one.
They had at the hummus. That was off the chain right there.
Like salad.
It's a hummus and with vegetables. They do believe in feeding you hummus in Dubai, so keep that in mind. They will give you that. And that was pretty decent too.
Yeah. So were you able to locate the live to share, Dianca?
No, I wasn't.
Okay, let's see if I can share it with you.
Let me see if I can do it now. Cause it's showing me, It's saying invite friends is the only thing it's saying. Well, let me invite. Huh?
So are you showing it?
All it's saying is for me to invite friends. Let me see if I can just invite myself.
Okay. Potatoes. So those are the meals that we were able to have on the plane. And they gave us 3 full-course meals.
Yes, they did.
100 minutes.
They did. And that was, that was a real good thing that, it wasn't like just snacky food. It was really food that you can enjoy, and not think about all the other stuff that they got going on. Okay, I can share it now.
Okay.
So it was like, you don't have to worry about eating a bunch of junk on the plane because they didn't give you junk. They gave you kind of real decent food. So I had their chicken. I also had their just a vegetable pizza, their omelets. I had those. I don't think I did wine. I think I was asleep throughout the wine portion, but it was good.
Yeah, I got a glass of wine on the at the beginning. And then, that I didn't. I only drank that one glass during the time.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed, especially that right there, that stone oven baked pizza.
Stone oven
Yeah,
pizza. You like that?
that was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was good. That was kind of like a lunch thing. They gave us that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
What do you
Now
think
that
about
I
eating
didn't know what the
breakfast?
meat was.
We
I
had
like the
breakfast.
breakfast.
Yeah, go ahead.
I said I like the breakfast too. I just didn't eat the sausage.
No, I didn't either. But
It looked kind of funny to me.
yeah, yeah, those mushrooms are pretty good. And then you got the fruit, got a
Hmm.
breakfast bowl. So that was, but they gave it to us like what, 2 hours before we were supposed to get off the plane. So
Yes.
and it was for breakfast, and we was getting off the plane at like 7 o'clock at night. So I couldn't figure that one out, but
They were kind of backwards on the food because they should have gave us breakfast when we was taking off.
exactly.
And dinner when we were landing.
Get ready to get off and eat breakfast. So I'm like, okay, whatever. You got
Right.
they asked how was the flight. Cynthia asked how was the flight. So flight was pretty decent, wasn't it?
The flight was excellent.
Did we even have turbulence at all?
Just
We did have some turbulence. We had some turbulence like closer to Dubai, but other than that, you really wouldn't feel it like you would feel it in one of those smaller planes.
Yeah.
But that one is more like a dip. The pilot did a wonderful job keeping that plane up and straight. He did a good job with that.
Especially coming back, the landing was so smooth. It was awesome landing.
Yes.
You feel that bump, when the initial contact, when the wheels hit.
Yeah,
it
was like a straight just and we landed. I was like, that was good.
Yeah, that was.
But because most of those rides are bumpy, but that pilot, those pilots did an awesome job both going and coming.
Yeah.
So the flight time, they asked how long was the flight?
The flight was 14 hours.
14 hours going.
Yes.
Yes.
14 hours going.
Feel
Because
that long?
no, it didn't. And that's a direct flight. I'm sure if you get flight, you can break up the flights going. It'll just take you a little bit longer getting there. But that direct flight to Dubai from Orlando was great.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You can break it up. And some flights will take you into England, some take you to Germany. So you can break it up and go into different countries before getting to Dubai. But a lot of people take it direct so that they can go straight there and get there and don't have layovers. And because usually layovers are gonna set you back to like at least 4 to 6 hours.
Absolutely. I'd rather just have a direct flight.
Yes.
But don't forget to talk about the exchange, the money exchange for their currency, dirham. let people know that there's an exchange rate and how that works?
So if you see in the airport where we're walking through, you can actually stop in the airport and get the exchange, get your dirhams there. Of course, that's what their money is called, is dirhams, DIRMS.
Pronounced like Durham, North Carolina.
And that's how he remembers.
Yes, that's how I remember it. Durham, North Carolina.
Yes.
Spelled different, but pronounced the same.
So, yeah, so you could actually stop along the sides. They have a couple of the currencies exchange spots right there. So you can actually do it here in Tampa. They have an exchange place on West Shore, at the West Shore Mall.
Can you
That's
do
where
it
we got
at,
our
somebody asked me, can you do it at the bank?
You can do it at the
Yeah.
bank. I know Bank of America does it, but you have to order it ahead of time. Chase does it as well, but you have to order it ahead of time. They don't actually have the currency there actually in the bank at all times. So you would have to actually go and call the bank or
Like a week ahead of time,
at
2
least
weeks?
a week or two ahead of time, at least a week or two ahead of time.
What's the exchange rate, average exchange rate?
3.65.
It's-
Some of it was 3.55.
Yeah,
It just really depends. But one thing I would suggest anybody that's going to Dubai, because you see that your money goes further, is that if you're going to Dubai and you can get your money exchanged earlier, I would definitely do dirhams versus American dollars, because the value is more in Dubai than it is, if you exchange it there.
But you know what? That being said, a lot of places would not accept American dollars.
That is true, because all of their translations, all of their transactions were in dirhams.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm saying. If you are a person that's going to go to Dubai, it would be beneficial for you to get your currency in dirhams versus getting it in American currency, using it over there, because you spend a lot more using American dollars than you would if you were using dirhams.
right. So yeah, that's the best thing to do is go ahead and before you leave, or at least when you get to the airport, go ahead and exchange those dirhams out so that you have enough to spend
well,
while you're there.
I mean, we're all different. What would you recommend? $500 in American money, 600, 400?
Well, it's according on what you're planning on buying. You know,
Exactly.
Get there, you see what you like.
Dubai is well known for their 18 to 22 karat gold jewelry.
Whoa, how'd you know that?
So if you're buying
Talking
18
like a
to
gold
22
expert.
karat gold jewelry, then
Yeah.
you might want to bring more than $500.
I would say if you into gold,
Durham.
Oh, well, dirhams is like, that would be like $1,500.
Getting it exchanged.
exactly.
Yeah,
500 American for Durham.
you would probably need to bring more than
More than that,
500. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say if you are into gold, then you would want to bring no less than I would say 2,000 American dollars
Whoa.
in dollars for gold. And then for silver, if you into silver, $500 would be beneficial for you. But then you got to take into consideration your food and anything. So I think
Absolutely.
that between 1,500 and 2,000 would be safe for you to save up for.
That's
to go to
what,
Dubai.
the cruising has spoiled me because your food is free unless you're doing especially dining. The food is free. So the food cost kind of surprised me a little bit over there. It really did.
Yeah. So that's our group. Once we got our luggage and everything, bear in mind, we just got off the plane. So if we're looking kind of rough, it's because we spent 14 hours on the plane.
Looking okay. Nobody looking rough.
No, we're looking pretty decent. And I did forgot to mention Shanae. Shanae's in the background, as well as my hubby. He was with me, but I guess when I mentioned me, he's understood to be with me. So
He's
Definitely.
Still left for you.
yes, he
Where's
is.
Shanae?
Shanae's
Shanae is on the corner by Myra and Kristen.
Oh, okay.
But this is the group. We had a wonderful time together, going and coming.
Yeah.
So
And
Yeah.
I must talk about Culture Holidays. They were right there on the spot, waiting for us to land and get our luggage. And so they were sitting there as soon as we got in. And they pretty much stayed with us until what, like Thursday?
Yes.
We had our last tour.
Were you satisfied with their service?
Very
Would you
I
recommend,
was.
would you
I
recommend
was,
them?
I was satisfied with their service, and I definitely would recommend Cultural Holidays for tour and travel. One thing to keep in mind though with Cultural Holidays and any of the companies over in Dubai is that you, because of their work schedule and their culture, it would be very beneficial to keep to their schedule, because they work a certain amount of days a week and a certain number of hours. So when you book with them, just keep that in mind.
Yeah, also with Culture Holidays, they pick you up at the airport. They do complete transfers from the
Yes.
different tours and stuff. They pick you up from your hotel and then take you on to the different tours. And they also have tour guides as well. So
Yes.
they not only take you from here to there, they actually tell you about the area that you're in. And Culture Holidays is all over the world, but
And they're well versed in all locations that they go to. So they have a specific group for specific things. So anything that you ask them, they have an answer for.
yes. So we left there and headed on to our hotel. Which hotel
Yeah.
did we stay in, guys?
A tall ass.
JW Marriott,
Yeah.
Marquis.
And must we say that JW Marriott was and is the tallest hotel in the world? Of course, Dubai does everything the tallest,
Big,
best.
big. They do everything
Twin
big.
hotels. They were very tallest hotels I've ever stayed in.
Yes.
What were they, 80 floors?
Yeah, it was 80 floors. It was, yeah, it's 80 floors, but yes,
Extremely
Yeah.
tall hotel.
yes.
Extremely tall. Whenever you got a club on the 71st floor, that's pretty tall.
Yes. So yeah, so we actually stayed in the tallest hotel in the world.
Well,
Yes.
what about the Burj Al Arab?
The Burj Khalifa is not a hotel.
Not the Burj
It's a
Khalifa.
building.
Not
The
the,
Burj Al Arab.
The
Al
Burj
Arab.
Al Arab
The
is
Burj
not tall as,
it's not tall as that one.
no,
No,
it's not tall
it's
as,
the most expensive.
it's the most expensive.
Yeah,
Yes.
$28,000 a night. I would think.
And the rooms are probably bigger.
Yes.
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 So that was our first visit today. Once we got into the hotel room. Tell us about those restaurants now. Those restaurants there at, those restaurants
Yeah.
are at the,
Now this looks like the Bridgewater Tavern.
that was,
And I definitely had to go there because that's my family name. And I can tell you what, the food was off the chain good, even though it's like a sports bar, but the food was off the chain good. They had salads and wings and hummus and all kind of good stuff in that restaurant. Oh, well, in that restaurant, I enjoyed myself there. And it was so funny because when I told the guy, I said, I had to come because Bridgewater is my maiden name. And he was like, what? He said, you need to come back when the owners are here. You might be kin. And so I just found it so funny, but beautiful place. Cafe Bridgewater. So if you're in Dubai and your last name is Bridgewater, you definitely want to go to Cafe Bridgewater in the JW Marquis.
Are you related
Definitely.
to Teddy Bridgewater?
I am.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. He used to play for the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, he's still playing. I'm not sure who he's with now, but he's still playing.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I have kind of lost track of where he was.
Yeah,
But
he went to
when
the
he was-
University of Miami, the Hurricanes.
Yeah, he was.
First round
He's
draft
still
choice.
playing football, though. I
Yeah.
know.
He's been playing about 10 years or more now.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Bridgewater.
Yep, Teddy. So that Bridgewater name is huge, so I'm not surprised.
So
But
I
to find a restaurant in Dubai named Bridgewater, that's just a Yasin. I'm gonna say that.
yeah, that was awesome for you.
Hmm.
But we didn't get a chance to actually enjoy the outside of the cafe Bridgewater because didn't have it opened until Thursday. Were you able to get a chance to go back through there after they opened it?
No, when I went through, it was closed as well, so I didn't get a chance to enjoy the outside. But there's always next time.
Yeah, so I kind of did a sneak peek out there, but as far as actually sitting there out and having dinner or whatever, we weren't able to do that. But they let me get a sneak peek. But the view out there was awesome. The view
Yes.
perfect. Just sitting out there watching the city lights at night was great. And I can imagine what the daytime might have looked like as well.
Yeah, might be hot.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Very hot.
kind of hot.
And this is and for those people that like what is it?
The hookah.
Hookah, they have a
Yes.
hookah bar just for you. It's called the Oak Terrace. And you can go in the hookah bar and have your little hookah and drink your little drinky drink and listen to some music. Of course, they wouldn't let me in there, so I kind of had to view it from the outside.
Why they gonna let you in?
They wouldn't let me view video on the inside. They said, I guess, I don't know. I guess they don't want people looking at people. I don't know.
Privacy, I guess.
Privacy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of just took a peek on the outside.
And this is created a new word, hookahing.
Hookahing.
Just made a word.
Of course, they have fashion.
Of course.
As well. So you could actually buy your little outfit if you wanted, needed an outfit to wear at dinner time.
I'm damn sure they need to go in that store.
Yeah, for those who didn't bring, who might have forgot to bring their suits or whatever, because some of the hotels, they didn't want you to come in with shorts. They wanted you to be, modest pants. And
you mean some of the restaurants?
Some of the restaurants, exactly.
Yeah.
Wanted you to be modest and, wear
they had a semi-dress code,
Yeah, not tennis shoes and stuff. So
what is it called? Smart casual?
Smart casual.
They want you to be smart casual.
So
I know that's new for the United States, but that was new for me, definitely, to be smart casual.
We're gonna have to use that term for some stuff here when people try to come in with stuff like that,
Yeah, exactly.
Stuff. Smart casual.
Mm-hmm.
But they also had a little room. You could actually make this into a training room, or you could actually make it into a wedding room. But they had it set up for a group training. And for group introduction. So like if someone came in with over 50 people or whatever in their group, the hotel actually had someone to actually go over and explain everything to them and stuff like that. But our group not being that big, we didn't have to deal with that.
Yes.
But that's set up for that. The outside of the hotel was beautiful too. We spent a lot of time sitting in the foyer, didn't we?
Yes, we did, waiting on our transportation.
But it was beautiful as well. It's not gonna let me do that.
But it's good because we got to meet people that was from Tampa and that was from the United States. So, and then some people who weren't from the United States. So it was a great place to just mingle.
Isn't that crazy that we did meet people from Tampa?
You're from Brandon, Florida, at that.
Brandon. Right down the street. We had to get on a plane to see each other, to meet each other, and we live right down the street from each other.
That's it. That was hilarious, but it was a good experience because it shows you that people are traveling
Yes,
when that's beneficial.
definitely. And that is our view from our window in our room.
Hmm.
And Dee, you had a view as well, right?
Yes, I did. I had a beautiful view from where I was at on the 30th floor.
Good.
I got to see some hotels being built. Also got to see part of this right here, the little sand area. It looks like a beach or something that's kind of drying out, but I was able to look at the water from my view.
Mhm.
And that was beautiful. I even walked out of my room one night and the sun was going down. It was just such a beautiful scene. It shocked me. I thought it was a picture. That's how pretty it was.
You
But I
into
wish I could have put my pictures on here so you guys can see what I'm saying, but I'll post them on Facebook later on.
okay.
But it was such a beautiful view that it was surreal. And even though you see the haze in the background, when it clears up and you see that there's beautiful things behind it, you're like, oh wow, where was that yesterday?
Yeah.
But it was covered behind the haze.
Yeah, and they said that they had just had a sandstorm just before we came because that's about what
Mhm.
all they have. They don't have a lot of rain. I think they told us
Mm-mm.
what 2 days out the year it rains.
Unless they make it rain.
Unless they make it rain. They have to make it rain. And so that's another reason why they said that we don't get a lot of water. They always offer bottled water because they use the water that they get for the rain to make the rain.
Right,
So they don't usually offer you their regular drinking water. Plus they said they're not sure how good their drinking water is. So
right.
so you'll be getting a lot of bottled water to drink. It won't be
And believe it or not, we sleep on bottled water here in the United States. But if you go to Dubai, bottled water costs you more than a liter of gas. So keep that in mind whenever you pour out a bottle of water and think about those people who can buy gas, but it's hard to get water because it's so expensive.
right.
It's so rare, that city's built on a desert. So
Yes, it is. And I know people see the greenery and probably wonder, how in the world you get greenery out there? Well, they recycle their water and the water is going back into the city to, water those plants. So that was a plus.
Uh
Yay, the DMAC.
they Mac that between that and the EMAR, I think they
Okay.
built up the whole city.
Emar
They built up the whole city.
Emar is outrageous, man. I
Yes.
think they double EMAC, DMAC or whatever it's called.
But I
DMAC.
tell you what, they are so futuristic. The buildings that you will see will amaze you. And nothing is little. They all are big,
Yes.
but they are amazing. The architectural structure is just beautiful.
That's what I was
Real
telling some
beautiful.
friends of
The
mine.
palace.
After you see Dubai skyline, you're not impressed with any other city skyline after Dubai.
You're right about that.
Skyline is just awesome.
Right.
Yes,
Like
you're
their
right.
skyline is like Miami and New York on steroids.
Times 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But this,
Go ahead, D.
I was about to say, this is the palace for the Sheikh of the Sheikh of Dubai. He actually is over the 7 Emirates.
Wasn't that
And this,
The vice
wasn't
president.
that Abu Dhabi? Weren't we in
in
Abu?
Abu Dhabi.
No, that's still Dubai.
That's
That's
still
our
Dubai?
that's our first day in Dubai.
Okay, did we
Yep.
go to one in Abu Dhabi?
No,
Yes, we passed by it.
yeah, we passed by it, but yeah, that was the one that we actually stopped and saw.
Took the group picture.
Mhm.
Look at old Muhammad.
That's Muhammad. Now, Muhammad was one of our tour guides for Dubai. He explained everything very intricacy. he to the detail. He, showed us every part of Dubai that we could see.
Boy know his stuff, I tell you that.
Yes, and he told us about it. He knew everything.
Yes. Arif Muhammad.
Yep. He said everybody in Dubai called Muhammad. So if you don't remember my name, just call me Muhammad.
That's it. That was the Zaabel Palace. And as you can see, that thing is pretty and it's laced with gold too. So Dubai is laced with gold.
Yep.
Laced with gold.
Yep.
And that is the crew.
That's the crew. And that's a closer look of it. And they told us that if we got to the second police car,
That's that car. Your ass is you're gonna be taking a vacation.
it ain't gonna be pretty in Dubai.
Unwanted vacation.
That is true. That is so true. But none of us crossed the border. We just obeyed the sign that says "Do not touch."
Nope, wasn't even tempted.
Yep.
Nope.
Thought never crossed my mind.
That Burj Khalifa in the background.
Yeah. And that's one thing that we did not get to see or inside to view the inside of.
What is it?
The picture frame.
Picture frame.
I'm asking you, what is it?
Oh,
called?
I know. I was waiting for you.
Oh, I knew what it was. That's the frame.
So we did not get to see that, guys. So there's a lot of things that we didn't actually get to see, and the picture frame.
You didn't see
we
half
didn't
of
get
Dubai.
Yeah, we didn't get to actually view the inside of it, and it wasn't that pricey to actually do it. It's just that we didn't have the time to get to it, so
Wasn't on our schedule.
it wasn't on our schedule. So the next time we go, that will be one of the things that we will see, right, Dee?
That's right. And it's beautiful too. And even when it's lit up at night, it's pretty. It has different colors on it that you don't see in the daytime.
Gold. Hey, Michelle, feel free to jump in, little lady, but I know she's not feeling well, so
Oh,
we're praying for her to get better, feel better. And she the last day, just as we was flying back, she started getting sick. So
Yeah, I hope
oh wow.
you're feeling better, Michelle.
Feel better, girl.
yeah.
Who that right there? Who that?
So Muhammad showed us.
That's Derek.
That's Derek.
Yeah, that's D.
That Derek.
Big D. Muhammad showed us the old Dubai as well as the new Dubai, and that section where we are now is in the old Dubai.
Mm-hmm. And it was interesting because they asked them people to leave, and the king asked them to give up their land, so he took care of them. And also they used to dive for pearls in that river right there. That was their source of income
Major
in
source.
Dubai.
Years ago, when before they started building up. So what was it, 1950s or so? 60s?
Yeah, 60s.
Started building up Dubai.
Yes, it was
Started
the
in the
1960s. And the good part about it is that, they moved them out. But if you look at that building, the stone that you would think that building is made of is not what it's made of. And while we were there, we learned that it's made of sea coral. All of the buildings over there were made of sea coral. So that was a surprise and an interesting note, to me, because I thought it was just made of bricks, but it's not. It's sea coral.
They're beautiful buildings though.
Yes. All sea coral. That still amazes me when I see that, even when I look at the picture.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's amazing. And I would think that if you're doing that, that's kind of like handmade,
Right.
hand built.
Yep. And they say no one lived there anymore. So
They're handmade.
And that's the crew.
yep, that's the crew on the water,
In the water.
being beat down by the heat. But a beautiful time.
Yeah. So that's now taking us over onto the other side.
You got a picture of our little boat.
Yeah.
That's our boat.
That was the dial that was going on at night, that night.
Yeah,
In Dubai, city tour during the day. At night,
and the
we're
yacht.
looking on the dial.
And then you see the yachts. That's an amazing fact too, that all the residents there, that's citizens of Dubai, have yachts.
Yeah,
Compliments of the country.
yes, you had to have been born in Dubai in order to get that, or the UAE in order to get that privilege.
So here, welcome to the Gold Souk. This is the Gold Souk. Everything gold.
Oh, yeah, let me go back to that. So this was the earring and necklace set that I had looked at because I wanted to bring something back. So Dee bought some stuff back too. So did you take pictures of your jewelry as well, Dee?
Yes, I have pictures. I'll put them out there.
But then that's when we were at the soup.
And you know, it's like in the Gold Souk, it was amazing because I had been in the Middle East, sometimes 2001 to 2004, something like that. And I had purchased some jewelry and I wanted to find out what they appraised for. And OMG, we were very surprised when she told us what they appraised for. And I only paid $300 for them back then.
Yes, and what that 300 ended up being, what, like 3,000 that you could have sold that stuff to them for?
It was actually over 3,000. So it was almost 4
So
for the
talk
4
about
pieces.
investment.
Yes,
That was definitely an investment. So that was
yes,
what, 20 years ago when you
yes.
purchased it? So
Yep.
I mean, it valued, that means it valued with more than 3 times its value. Then what is it, like 5
It-
times the value, 6 times the value?
It's something like that.
Yeah,
It's huge what it is. I mean, I couldn't believe it when she told me I almost fell because I didn't believe that it was that much, but it is.
wow, amazing.
Mhm.
And that's how
Amazing.
gold has increased in value. So, and they tell me gold is going to continue to increase in value. So, it would behoove you when you go over there to, grab up something of value so that it could be at some point, maybe 20 years down the road, you'll be like D, your value will triple or quadruple. So,
Yes,
yeah, so whoever goes into to Dubai, definitely try to invest in, some kind of gold.
exactly.
But this is another place that we missed,
Yes.
and
That's
that's
the museum.
the Museum of the Future. And they tell me that Museum of the Future is really awesome. It shows you things that's going to be happening, that they'll be having like what, 30, 20, 30 years from now,
Yes.
and what it'll look like and stuff. So that is another place that if you're in Dubai, you want to go and check out. If you have time, or put it on your list of things to see, is the Museum of the Future.
Yes.
We'll catch that the next time, right, Dee?
That's right. It's number 1 on the list. That's just a view of us driving by it.
Yeah.
Now, this right here really amazes me. That tram station, all I could think about was Saints, New Orleans Saints, because it's got our gold and black colors. I
Okay.
was just Saints. Every time I seen it, I was like, oh, look at the Saints. Because it's gold and black, but it's actually a tram system that's there in Dubai that takes you all around the city.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to go in, to actually ride it. We did go in it and check it out. So we're looking at prices and trying to compare prices as to should we take a Uber or should we take the train? And so the prices were pretty decent, reasonable. You know, you could go to the mall for like four dirhams. You could go to the where else was we trying to go? We were trying to get to the mall and then somewhere else we wanted to go. And we were figuring out the price. I think it was like for 10 dirhams we could go somewhere else. But the prices are pretty reasonable on the tram too. And it was like what, about 10 minutes away from the hotel.
Wasn't far at all.
So we got to stop right there so we could get on and take it around wherever we wanted to go. But these are the skylines of the different hotels in Dubai.
Everything, there's ours.
That's ours, the Twin Towers.
Yeah, they call our hotel the flower with a crown.
The flower crown.
That's what they say. They say your hotel is the flower with the crown, and we're like, yeah. It's like, yep, that's it. We know where it's at.
That's a good one. I never even thought about that.
Yes, they call it, especially the one that's on the right. It looks like a flower coming up, like a calla lily or something coming up. So everybody thought that it was a flower, and they said, oh, it has the crown. And I guess when you on top of it, it looks like the opening of a bud.
Yeah.
So that's why they calls it that, the flower.
Yeah, it does. Amazing. So that is the JW Marriott.
Yep. And the bar's in the second tower.
There's the Hilton, which is right across the street. So for those that like Hiltons, they could actually do the Hilton as well. That's a peek of the Burj Khalifa.
Very
That's actually the Alarat.
Oh shoot, yeah. What am I talking
Burj
The
about?
Alarat.
Burj
The most
Yeah.
expensive place on earth.
Yes, definitely.
And that's the water park.
Water park right beside it.
Mm-hmm.
A better view of the Burj Al Arab.
Yeah, what is it? 27, 28,000, whatever a night.
Tonight.
Not
28. And the top part where that look like a, what do you call it? It looked like a little spaceship up there, Star Trek. It
Spear.
looked like to me.
Spear.
Mhm.
Yeah,
the
that's
disc.
called a spear.
And
The
if,
spear, the disc, that's where the most expensive rooms are.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
and if you look at it, it's actually sitting in the water. The hotel is actually in the water, so you have to take a boat out to get to the hotel. So
And I can tell you what, it didn't look like that.
it
It
did.
didn't look like it was in the water, but it is. It's on an island by itself. It
Yeah,
sure is.
yeah. And if you take the boat out there to get to it, you better have either a pass or you better have something on your wrist, because they're not going to take you out there unless you have the authority to be out there. You can't just up and walk over into the Burj Al Arab just because.
That's correct. That's correct.
So we did have some people asking if we wanted to do a tour. So that's another thing we could actually do. It's a tour of the Burj Al Arab. That's another thing
That's
that we
correct.
could do.
And do that next time.
Have to do
Yes.
this time.
Your granddaughter says she want to go.
I know. She said she-
When we put it out there, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of people that want to jump on board. Because
and
it's a beautiful place.
so
The
we
Mall of Emirates.
the Mall of Emirates. That's the one you went to, Dee. Tell us about that one.
Is it big?
Man, all I can say is massive. That one has the sea slope. They have a W Mart where you can find anything in the world fresh. I mean, fresh. They even have a huge fish market in that place. It has to be about 50 feet long. The fish market in there, and they have I mean, clothes, they have furniture, they had souvenirs, I mean, everything. They had every single thing that you want. People were shopping in there like they were really in Walmart.
How many stories high is it? Is it one?
Four feet, 4 stories high.
Oh, is it that
4
high?
floors?
Yes,
Wow, so it's just as tall as the Mall of Dubai. Dubai Mall.
yes, and you can get super lost in there. Where you see that big old thing that goes up in the air that looks like a point, but it's huge.
Uh-huh.
That's that ski slope.
Oh, okay.
So that's over there. We really got to walk around just a little bit, but we saw all name brands, Louis Vuitton. We actually went in Louis Vuitton. I saw some $800 glasses that I like, and I was like,
$800.
$800. If I would have lost them bad boys, I'd have been so upset. So I left it there. I was like, no thanks. But they had so many good things up in there. They had Dolce and Gabbana. They had all kind of gifts. They had every name brand you could think of in that place.
Wow, that's your view right there, isn't it, D?
Yes. And the oils were off the chain and not expensive. I'm wearing one today that I just love. And it
Okay.
She said
still smelling on me after riding a motorcycle. So it's still good. Yes, I love it. And they're not expensive, believe it or not. So they're really not that expensive compared to some of the places you go in America.
Mhm. So yeah, so that was your view out of your out of your room, wasn't it? This one, right?
Yes.
So that's how you say you could see the river, the rivers going through and everything, the water.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful views. Yes, the food, Lord, the food, the
Yes,
food.
that was actually the buffet that we
Mm.
had at that one restaurant. What was it? The Kitchen Six?
Kitchen 6, the
Kitchen.
Indian restaurant.
Yes, had just about everything you could think of. Some sushi, any kind of meat you wanted. Well, they even had some lamb, didn't they? Wouldn't it
They
lamb?
had lamb, they had everything. They had Japan culture, Indian culture,
I,
Western culture, Thai culture. They had everything.
yes, it was so much food. And we were able to use a discount that Miss Stance got for us, helped
Yes.
us download through the Marriott, what is it, Marriott Envoy?
Marriott Bonvoy.
Envoy
Mm-hmm.
program.
Barbara Stance,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah,
one and only.
Barbara Stance. We're gonna call her the honorary tour guide
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
she was on them discounts. She
Yeah.
was definitely on the discounts.
Yeah. She had a discount for everything everything we ate, man.
Everything. I mean, beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this is our all white night.
Yeah.
And that was on the ship, on the dial.
That was the dial. We showed you
Yes,
earlier.
Barbara
Yes,
Stance,
Barbara.
Uh-huh.
sitting there looking all stately.
Yep.
Yep, that's Barbara.
We had our all white night on the Dow, and the Dow had some decent food too.
Sure did.
So
Yeah, I would also like to add, since Barbara was on that picture in a wheelchair, just because you limited in your mobility does not mean that you cannot travel. Miss Stance did everything with us, everything.
Yeah, the lady got on the damn camel.
Hey, she got on the camel. She got back up. That's all I'm gonna say. She got on the camel and she got back up.
we got back on it again. Yes, she did.
That's right. She did not let it defeat her in any kind of way, even though she was in a wheelchair with her disabilities or whatever, she still did everything we did. So
Yeah.
if you have disabilities, do not let them limit you. I had knee issues, and trust me, I didn't have no problems in Dubai. I guess it was the heat was warming up my leg, but I ain't have no problems. So
This
These are the dancers. These are some of the shows on the Dow cruise that the guys did. There were guys doing the spin dress, and those dresses were cute. They were lit up with lights, and how they made them do what they do, I don't know. Because I was trying to figure it out. I still can't.
Was that
How they got the dresses to kind of rotate between the two.
the two to separate? Yeah.
Yeah. And I just couldn't figure out how they did it. So I just left that alone.
But being on the Dow, that actually gave us a chance to see the city light as well too. So
Yes.
it was a beautiful sight, and we did that at night. So
I
that
love that. That eye of the sky, eye in the sky, that bad boy lights up and it has these pretty light shows. I just love that picture.
and of course it's the largest eye in the world, because
Yes, it is.
eye is gonna make it big, and that's what they did. They said it's the largest eye in the world. Of course, it's bigger than Orlando, it's bigger than the one they
What
have
about
in
Vegas?
Vegas, Seattle.
Bigger.
Dubai has to make it bigger. It's gotta be bigger.
Go big or go home. Huh?
That's what
That's
they.
it. That's what they said. That's a picture of our boat that we were on.
Yep, the Dow.
The boat was very, very nice. They had rolled out the red carpet. They had red seats they had a red covering on our chairs for us. So it was a very good night. And that's all of us in white, and there's the crew.
That's the group.
Oh, that's in the, that's in, is that in the-
Oh,
Yeah,
that's shot night.
back in. Somebody thought they was the big boss.
Yeah, that was shot night.
I showed y'all
Barbara had us hooked up.
how we do it here in Tampa.
Yeah, we kind of got you, Dale.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all did. I oversported my little self.
It's all right.
Yeah,
So, yeah, those are pretty. Those are our group pictures at our red table. And they had the red carpet laid out for you to get on this boat. So they really treated you like royalty, no matter who you were.
yeah. That's the
Gem.
biggest.
Y'all must have went to the workout area.
Yeah, yeah, and the beautiful flowers that they had throughout, it was nice too. I mean,
And my favorite, the peace lily.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah, they had those all throughout the hotel, so it was really beautiful.
Yes, very beautiful.
That's our walk from the hotel. We took a walk one morning just to get out and breathe and look.
And
get
boy, was
some
it
exercise.
hot out there that first day.
We did
Says hi, Dale.
Yeah, we did it for about 30 minutes, and then we came in, then we
Yeah.
thought we tried again, and we turned back around.
Brought my monkey ass.
Oh, no.
Brought my monkey ass right on back to the hotel.
Oh, that's a pretty picture of the hotel behind y'all.
Yeah,
We didn't come out like that because it was too hot.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
Well,
yeah.
we had to get some walking in, so that's why we did it.
And it was a walk path that actually walks all the way around the whole district, business district, but we didn't do that. So
Yeah, well, maybe we can do that on the next trip when it's cooler.
it is cooler, yeah, go in December or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That was after the Dow. I had to get me a nice bath from the center.
Oh.
This was after that I needed to get me a nice bath.
And I can tell you, those tubs, man, they massive too.
They
They can fit you. They massive. I want to say some of those movies was filmed in that hotel because those tubs are massive. They can fit a couple people in them.
Yeah, that was in our room, in our hotel room. So, and then they give us bath salts and
Yes,
bubble baths with them. So, you know, it was all there for us. They gave us lotions,
toothpaste, toothbrush,
brush,
soap.
hair bonnets to put on our hair.
Yep.
On the plane,
No, at the
No, in
hotel.
the hotel.
Mhm.
well, then plane gave you toothbrushes.
Plane gave us toothbrushes,
toothpaste,
and
whatever.
toothpaste. Yeah, and they gave us the eye mask to put around our eye and
Mhm.
some socks, compression
Yeah.
socks. So yeah, I forgot we didn't mention that all that we got at the airplane at Emirates. But then that was
Yeah.
our safari ride.
I wish you had
Mm.
took more pictures of the inside of the plane, but can't really, I don't know if it's a privacy issue or what, I don't know.
Oh, look at Michelle.
Yep, they were riding the four-wheelers.
I ain't gonna get too easy. I ain't gonna get it. That too easy. I'm gonna leave it alone.
And that's Jerica.
That too easy.
They were having a ball.
Mhm.
Yeah, them four-wheeler.
But that's the desert.
And that was the camels.
That was the Campbell Miss Stantz was on, and he lost his little mind. He didn't
Well,
want
that was the second one, because that first one was like the one that ran from her was like, no, I don't think so. I ain't doing this. And he went stood on the side. And then this is the second one. I guess this one is more calmer than that first one.
Plus, that is a bigger camel. That second one was smaller. I mean, the one that bucked her was a smaller camel. This one
Yeah.
is larger.
Yeah, I mean, we felt bad for that though, because you know, we were in
Yeah.
that room and we was like, oh, camel ran away. And then we
Thought it was
found out
kinda-
it was one of our people.
Yeah, we thought it was kind of funny, the camel trying to, escape.
And then we
Yeah, because he was running, that camel was gone. But it wasn't funny when we found out that it was one of our people. We all kind of like froze then, like, wait, what?
Well, I
Yeah.
ran out there with Ed,
yeah.
see if I could
we
help.
ran out there to see what was going on.
I ain't know Ed could move that fast to be 69-year-old man.
But
Shoot.
I tell you what,
Down
as
on
you can
the ground
see,
after 40
Barbara's back on that camel. She didn't let it stop her. And she did not let it stop her. So that's a blessing right there. And she's okay.
And she was okay. Thank the Lord.
Mhm. She's okay. And Monica and her hijab, look at Dale. Dale just don't play right, y'all. He gotta wear his hat the way he wanna wear it. So he just don't play right.
And I ran out there to help Barbara. Everything just came loose,
Oh, you lost your turban?
Yeah, my little rag top came off. I was trying to get there with Ed, show my support.
Yeah.
Then we got on that Land Cruiser, and that thing just drove us all over the place.
And that was some scary shit. I'm with you.
I love that part. Look, Derek. Derek wasn't holding on then.
Praying. That's some scary shit right there. I realize how close you come to sliding.
That's it there.
But Dale, they say you're supposed to slide.
Tell you that.
Yeah,
They let the air out the tire so you would slide safely.
yeah, it was crazy.
I
So,
love that one too.
yeah, we were able to take pictures with the sun on the
Yes.
What time is it? Oh, Lord, we done went way over here.
Oh, shoot.
Having a good time. We forgot all about the time, huh?
That's the crew on the
In the
desert.
desert,
Mhm.
all wrapped up, enjoying life.
Mhm.
And as you can see, we all had a wonderful time, and that's just half of the trip. I mean, we haven't even gotten down to
That's just
a
day
lot of the fun stuff. Yeah, that's day 2. We haven't even gotten down to 3, 4, and 5, and 6.
2.
So, but we had a real good time.
Next time you're gonna have to go
Dubai
to,
Leisure.
you had to go to that mall right there.
No, that was
The other mall that
That was the
Oh,
the
yeah.
buffet.
Yeah, the Dubai, yeah, we need to go to that mall. I didn't write that down.
The Mall of Emirates.
Emirates Mall, yeah.
Yeah, it's huge.
Gotta
It's
see
huge.
Emirates too.
And even when you think about the Dubai Mall, when we went there from the Burj Khalifa, the food was huge. 4 people could have ate off of that food.
Oh, y'all was scared in the car? That's right. The neighbors came. They were saying, whoa. Camel ride. You was filming, huh?
Yeah, this was fun too. It was funny because that camel did not want them other people to get on it. They do have temperaments, and I guess they really can sense people, because if they don't want you to get on it, they throw an attitude with their face, and they make this noise because they don't want you on them.
Or if they get tired, they don't want to fool with
Yeah,
you.
they can give you a little
Yeah.
snack out there.
Mhm.
Ain't nothing
That
worse
thing
than
was
a
like,
camel.
nah.
He had the
Especially-
baby camel.
I had the baby camel in the back. My camel was so cool. He let me up smooth. He let me down smooth. He was just cool camel. That first camel, he had an attitude. He didn't care who you were. If he didn't want you on him, he wouldn't move.
They say,
He
oh,
would make noises and faces.
oh, gee.
He was like, he was gonna give Michelle a run for her money. But he cooperated after the tour guide. He talked him into it, and he was just like, okay. And then when Michelle got on, the
Yeah.
camel was like, all right, she cool. So he kind of straightened up and was chilling after that, but he didn't want nobody to get on him. He wasn't having it. And look at Michelle, she had like she's scared to ride the camel. She holding on for dear life, just like I was in Dinner in the Sky.
Some Gatorade.
God. But we have fun that night. We had fun there too. It was beautiful. Need that picture, Monica.
Huh?
I need that picture.
Oh, you didn't get that?
No.
Where's my picture on the camel?
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about
Where were you?
Because I didn't get on the camel.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't out there on the camel.
No, I wouldn't. The camel wasn't messing with me. I wasn't gonna mess with them either.
Oh, you see what? Those camel was, you see how he just sitting there chilling? He's very nice and calm.
Oh, but when I went over to help Barbara, that damn camera had a look on his face. I said, bro, you ain't got to worry about me, bro.
Yeah. And they keep those masks over their face because they will spit on you.
Yeah, they will spit on you, bite the shit out you.
Mm-hmm. But overall, the camels was pretty decent.
Yeah.
That was what's in
Now
there.
you seen him with Myra on him. He was chilling and Myra was chilling.
Oh yeah, Myra was having it. She was chilling. She was really chilling.
But the camel was chilling too. You see, he was even posing for the picture. But if he didn't want you on his back, he was cutting up. And it's the same one.
Yeah, and he was chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Myra probably wasn't scared like Michelle.
No. And the lady before Michelle, because he didn't want her on them either.
Yeah, you're right. He didn't want her either.
But now we're walking into the barbecue area. And I mean, they keep it so clean and pristine out there. It's crazy. I don't know how they do it with all that desert. That's a lot of sweeping.
Oh, right. I know.
But it's in a compound. I did learn that there's 55 of those compounds out there in the desert for
Wow.
cultural holidays.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. So we had entertainment there as well.
Mm-hmm. Now he was really good with that fire. He showed up with that fire when he was standing there dancing with it, and walking through it. I was like, oh no.
Putting it in his mouth. Oh,
Yeah, that's what you call the hot mouth right there.
yeah.
That was a little bit too much for me.
But we did have, that was the hors d'oeuvres just to get us started.
Right.
And then that's a mosque right there that we were able to take a picture of. You guys
Yeah.
got that picture, right? When y'all
Yes, we were standing outside on the side of the highway, and we turned around and we seen the mosque. So that kind of took our mind off of everything that was going on at that time. And we were just trying to figure out, well, how the lights work. I mean, they look like they're coming from under the ground because it was just that pretty, at night. All their mosques are beautiful. That's all I can say about them. They're beautiful and they all have gold on them.
Golden mosques.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Look
Miss
at Queen Barbara.
her mosque outfit, her abaya on.
Yeah, she look like she blend in,
Yep.
but she enjoyed her abaya.
Mhm.
And that's the Grand Mosque, that thing. Oh my.
Yep. That's
That's our entrance.
it's like a mall in itself.
Yes, it is.
And then it took us from the mall into the mosques.
Yeah,
Mall right there. Then you had
yep,
to
the mall behind us.
we got all our ladies in their abayas with their coverage on, scarves and hoods.
Yep, yeah. The one thing is certain, you definitely have to cover your ankles. They do not want to see your ankles or your hair
Yep.
going into the mosque. You have to cover it.
So we were able to go into the mosque, but we weren't able to go down and see a ceremony or anything.
Couldn't take pictures inside either, could you? Could you take pictures in the actual, is that
Not the
it?
actual inside of the mosque. We couldn't go all the way.
Oh man, that's pretty. I mean, it was too hot for me. I had to turn around. I went to that far and I had to turn around. That's beautiful. How many people did he say that mosque can hold there? Was it 77,000 or something
Yeah,
like that?
something like that, yeah. It's a lot of people that can hold at one time.
Mhm.
And again, Dubai, everything is done big.
In gold.
Yes,
In gold.
Cool.
yes. All of what you're seeing is gold inlets.
Yep. That chandelier is one of the biggest chandeliers in the world.
Yes.
And it's made of gold, all gold.
Wow. See, I didn't go in that part, so I need that picture too.
Right. That was the furthest we could go. That was it. After that, it was turn around and go home.
Oh, wow.
Go any further. So
But that is beautiful. And I love the way they have them, like every place you go in the mosque is like you're looking through a keyhole. It looks like a big old key should be there, but it's beautiful views. And they had shuttle transportation for those who have mobility issues. They did have shuttles, but man, I was walking that thing. I thought I was gonna hit the ground, so I just walked right on by
Yeah.
and walked all the way back to the beginning.
Yeah. So coming out of the mosque, they have pictures here that I grabbed up, and one of
Yeah,
them was the Pope actually was there.
yeah, I saw that too.
They had a picture of the Pope and actually
And the Queen.
Mhm. and her husband,
Philip.
Philip. Yeah. Had to get a picture of the gold bars. Of course, that
Of
was
course.
the bars. And there's a camel there. That's the front scene of the mosque. Beautiful.
Yeah, this is one of those places where you go one time, you have to go a couple times to even get the full feel of what you just saw because it's so big and it's so beautiful.
Mhm. So of course, in the restaurants, they had a McDonald's. I had to get those for all you that don't want to go, do any big restaurants or eat in any expensive restaurants. They do have Papa John's and McDonald's, Wendy's,
Subway,
all the restaurants that you're used to having in the States.
Burger King, KFC, they have them. And that's the outside of it. Yes.
That's us leaving out from the mosque.
That's the curve.
Yeah. Different.
hmm
Different type of building.
Yep. So that's in Abu Dhabi. And for those of you who like Fast and Furious, that's where he did that jump in the Ferrari from one building to the other. And it was next to those two buildings she just put on there.
Right there.
It was next to it.
Okay.
They're like a copperish gold color. And they are next to those two buildings right there.
Wow. And you can barely see the,
Is it in the Fairmont?
that's the Fairmont. That's right. That's the Fairmont.
Mhm. Now that right there is the Sheik looking at you from all angles. This one, the picture that's on the screen,
Mhm.
if you get close to it, it's a bunch of LED lights, and as you turn and move with it, it moves with you. So it's kind of creepy and cool at the same time.
Mhm.
It's a face. It's his face. And that's Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Now you see those two gold pictures in the background?
Yes.
That is where they jumped from one building to the next in that Ferrari.
Fast and the Furious.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
One of my favorite movies. There's a good picture of it. Now, Abu Dhabi look like they have everything close together, but they're up and coming country, so they are building up as well. That's the goal. Is that Ferrari World?
Yep.
All right.
Ferrari World, part of Abu Dhabi,
Yes,
and that Ferrari feeling.
I'm telling you, we had a good time there.
Mhm. They had roller coasters.
Mm-hmm.
That is the Sea World.
Mm-hmm. We took a picture in the Formula One. Me,
Yeah,
Monica, and Robin.
I don't have a picture of it either. I mean, I have my picture, but I didn't take a picture of it.
Okay, I'll put it out there.
Yeah.
And I'll tag you. Now that's funny. I didn't see that. Where was that?
They'll find in the reindeer. The what is that? A moose. Dale and the moose.
That moose is taller than you, Dale.
Got your moose, babe.
Mm-mm.
Mhm. That's you and the moose.
Well, that's my,
chilling.
yeah, that's my boy, Mr. Moose.
Mhm. That's funny, but that's nice.
That was at another restaurant in the hotel.
Really?
Mhm.
Got some helpers to put us out.
Uh-oh, put you out.
Yeah, the West
yeah.
Lodge.
They told us we
Mhm.
can't come up there dressed like that.
Had to have shoes on, had to have shoes and a pair and pants.
They were real
Couldn't wear
nice, but
shorts.
they
I
let us.
heard that was one of that they did that at the clubs too, and some of them, if you wasn't dressed appropriate, they told you had to turn around.
Yep. So this the only camel Dale
Yep.
actually got on.
A non-bucking camel. Don't
That's
make no
funny, Dale.
noise, no snake eye. Just
Yeah, they
relax.
gave you the stinky eye, baby.
Now,
They know how to roll them too.
that's the kind of camel I like right there.
That's funny. But lots of beautiful things to do in Dubai.
Same shit on.
Yeah, that's another restaurant that we ate at that had great food.
Everything in Dubai was good.
Mhm.
The only thing that wasn't good was
Pasatano.
the camel, when we went, no, we had the camel ride and the dune buggy. That the vegetable wasn't fresh. In fact, it was kind of spoiled, some of it.
Oh, wow.
My nose is very sensitive, and that wasn't fresh at all.
So that was the scenery from the Pasatamo.
Oh, I like the chairs. That's cute.
Mhm. That was the restaurant they let us
Yeah.
in after.
Well, they
after
let
a
us take
while.
pictures, but they didn't let us in.
Yeah, they didn't let us in the restaurant, but we were able to take pictures.
What floor that was on?
Lush burger. Ah,
if you just wanted a quick burger and some fries or something quick, that's where you went, to the Lush Burger.
That's what's up.
And then, of
Yeah.
course, in our rooms, we had control over our lights by our bedside. I love that. I love that. We were able to
Yeah,
turn the
I
lights
kept mine in bath, what is that one? Let me see, night scene.
on.
That's what I kept mine in, night scene.
You got
You know,
lights.
to say that we were at the JW Marriott, it seems like we was in a 5-star hotel.
It was
No, we was in a 5+ hotel in Dubai, and in the United States, it would have probably been like a 3.
Yes, yes. That was the lotion that they gave us to use. And then we had our iHome, which is a dock that we could put our iPhone on and
Mm-hmm.
actually listen to music and stuff like that. So, I mean, that came with the room. It was awesome.
Along with the tea,
Yeah. That's
the Burj.
that's the Burj Khalifa.
Now that was fun. I mean, I thought I was gonna be freaked out on that one, but I really wasn't. It was real nice
They,
up there.
yeah, the Burj Khalifa was beautiful. The scenery was awesome.
We got to see different buildings that we'd have never seen on the ground because we never passed that way
Yeah.
from the Burj.
And the thing is that the tallest mall was attached, the biggest mall was attached to the tallest building.
Yeah,
That just gets me, man, in the world. The tallest mall, the biggest mall in the world, and the tallest building in the world.
yeah. Now that was creepy.
Yeah. Catwalk across the in the Burj Khalifa.
That was creepy. And it's really like you in the clouds.
125th floor is where we were
Yeah.
of the Burj Khalifa. Those chandeliers were beautiful. I had to get a picture with those.
Mm-hmm.
The making of the Burj Khalifa, and these are the people that actually helped make it. And as you can see, it was a diverse group.
Yeah.
You know, everybody seemed to be a different culture.
And you know, prayers go out to those family members too, because a lot of people died building that building.
Yeah.
And they say that's the normal for the buildings. That's the price that, you know, they pay the ultimate price for us to have beauty.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Anytime you have something of that magnitude, there's more likely going to be some fatalities.
Casualties.
Some fatalities.
Mhm.
Yeah. So they said that's with a lot of the buildings that are built there that are high up in the air.
So yeah, in the mall, they had the Hurricane Grill, and that's what Dee was talking about. The food was huge. They had big
Yes.
food. That was a vegan burger with like so many fries. You can't even hardly eat. You couldn't even eat those in one setting. All those fries. And then the fish and
That was my plate.
that was your plate. And the ribs, right? Fish and ribs,
It's ribs and salmon.
ribs and salmon.
Mm-hmm.
Then somebody got the shrimp. It's that
Mm-hmm.
salmon and shrimp,
Salmon and shrimp. Mm-hmm.
steak and fries,
Mm-hmm.
lasagna, pasta and lasagna. I mean, look at that salad. That was a Cobb salad. The thing was huge.
It was massive for sure.
Yeah.
But the drinks were great. Those were mocktails and they were off the chain too.
Those mocktail drinks.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good, huh?
Yes, very good.
And then you got the Burj Khalifa, and that's what I said. You can see the Dubai Mall and the Burj Khalifa collide together, right beside each other.
Mm-hmm. My favorite pictures.
We was falling from the Burj.
Yep. Love it.
Of course, we had time to sit by the pool. That was beautiful. They had a beautiful pool there at the hotel as well. So, and of course, not last, but not last, but
Which one is it? Not
Oh
leaving?
my gosh, dinner in the sky.
dinner in the
I
sky.
enjoyed that now.
Was
Don't laugh at me, y'all, but I was scared.
What you scared of?
What? Get up there and find out.
I wasn't scared.
Oh my, I was scared.
So you got the passport to the
I
sky.
wasn't scared at all.
So you-
Yeah, I bet you wasn't.
That's why I didn't get on that shit. No, I
But
could.
it was good. It was really good. We had a great time at dinner in the sky. I cannot say, but at first it was kind of scary going up. And I was holding on for dear life for a good hour. I wouldn't move at all. Monica was laughing at me the whole entire time because I could not move.
She finally got it together after just before we got ready to come back down.
That's right. As soon as he decided to come back down, I was like, oh, I'm good now.
Life would have been if I never did take them risks. I would have whispered, floating and I walked
The
off.
music they were listening to was wow. But you kind of tune that out when you're scared. You're worried about how to come down. But as we were up there for a while, they had put it on some of the music that we like, and I was actually dancing in the seat.
Yep. That was what was it like a 4-star? We had the hors d'oeuvres.
Yes,
Hors d'oeuvres.
that was like some chips with some beef hummus, and then they had some regular hummus over there. And those three in the corner is like meat patties, and the one real good one was that was greens over there. They were kind of I can't say sweet and sour, but they had a different taste to them. They were tangy, but they
Yeah,
were good too.
they gave you the orange juice or water,
Hmm.
juice was included.
Yes.
And the view.
See my hands? Y'all see my hands straight out? That means I was scared.
She was
But
like,
that
don't
is our
touch me, don't touch me.
I did, because she went to hug me and I was like, don't touch me. Because I was scared, y'all. When I say sweating buckshots from the ground to where we're at right now, and that is way up in the sky, and that is our view behind us.
Isn't that beautiful?
So, I mean, it was pretty when you see it. It looks like a postcard or something, but we were way up there. We were way up there. And I was freaking out at first. And then I just calmed down. So we had a good time.
Yeah, she calmed down after a little bit, and then we started dancing and having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
That was the other
Yes,
car.
that was the other table.
Uh-huh.
And as you can see, we only being held up by a crane.
That's right.
So
Our main dish was either fish or chicken, right?
yes, and that is the sea bass.
And that's the sea bass. That sea
Mhm.
bass was good.
Yes, it was.
It was great. I enjoyed every minute of that.
Yep. But again, that high up, and those were our views. I mean, you really couldn't, you couldn't pay for that shot right there. Those shots, those were excellent shots. And the guys that was giving us the food, they were the one taking the pictures for us. Because I definitely couldn't do it. Monica was up there taking pictures, but I couldn't do it. See, she took a picture of the ground, y'all. Why would she do that? And she knew I was scared. She do that, then she gonna tell me, look down. I was like, I can't. But that's how far up we were.
Yeah. I was trying to find the video.
Oh, that right there, you got to do that pitch. I hope the video come up for that.
That
That amazed me when I saw them do it. They're pouring chocolate on top, and I guess the chocolate is hot.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I don't want to tell the picture, but when you see it, you're gonna be like, what did this? Because I didn't think that was chocolate. I thought that was a bowl,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's chocolate. And the brownie was good too.
It's not gonna show it.
It's probably just gonna take its time.
Mhm.
Oh well, we'll get there. You go. Ah, and they pour it and 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 then pop. It melts on top. It is so good, y'all. And it's funny because the ice cream that's on there, they actually handmade while we were standing there, all the ice cream for those brownies. I say go in and pop. I do have I have the picture of them making it too.
We had a wedding, anniversary. Anniversary.
Yeah.
We had a birthday.
Yeah. We had them all, but we had a good time.
Hmm.
Then we took some pictures after.
Mhm.
So we took all of those pictures of dinner in the sky. I see they do it in the daytime. I don't know how they do it in the daytime, y'all. It's hot.
It's so pretty at night,
Yeah, it's real pretty at night.
in the daytime.
Yeah, that's when I got up the courage to take videos.
That's when she got the courage to down as we was coming down.
And they kept turning us in the sky, and I was like, well, they quit it. But it was good. It was really good. We had some bad chefs. Them chefs cooked that food up so quick, it was like, dang, made your head spin. One was going out, one was coming in. That's when he was making the that's when he was making the ice cream. Yeah, that's when he was making the ice cream. I don't know what was in that container, but it was good. That's all I can say. Our view.
Hmm. Dinner in the sky.
That was afterwards.
And
So
then,
we, as you can see, we took a lot of pictures because we just was having too much fun. Our boat, our private boat. That was fun
our
too.
yacht, for our yacht cruise.
Mm-hmm. That's when we went around the palms. A lot of times you don't think about where you're at, and we was like, "Where's the palms? Where's the palms?" And we were literally in the palms.
Yeah, the whole time.
Going around the island.
That drink was good.
Yes, it was. It was really good. It showed us some good stuff out there. I mean, these views, like again, from the water was priceless because, you know, we've only seen the land views up close and right there with them. But when you were on the water, it was a different view too. It was a
And it
different
was during the
feel.
day too. It was pretty during the day, you know?
Yes, it was. It wasn't that hot. It was nice and windy. It was good.
Yeah.
This is on the back of the ship, on the back of the boat, or the yacht.
And then we went to the front.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I probably got some better pictures up there. That's inside the yacht.
Mhm.
They had Gucci beds. The bathroom was not as small as I thought it was, like some of the places we've been to, but it was a pretty decent size on the yacht. And we found out that that one was 3-point-something million that we were on.
3-point-something dirhams.
Yeah, million dirhams
$60.
that we were on. And he was driving from the outside, but there's also a section in the inside of the yacht that they can drive from too if they have bad weather. But I say the pictures, man, stuff that you don't see on the ground, you can't really see it, but when you out there on the water, you see a whole lot, and you're like, what in the world?
Excuse my modeling scenes. I gotta be way.
Yeah, but so this is one of the leaves of the palm.
That's a
So we went around all of them. We went to the Arab Alarat, and we even sell pieces of that you can't see from the ground either. If you ride up to it, you can't see it.
yeah.
It's got two whole different sections that's attached to it.
We were able to see the beach.
Yeah.
The Jumeirah beach was in our sight, although we didn't to go to it. We were able to take pictures of it.
Yeah.
There's the
And there's the Arab Alarat. That bad boy is humongous, but you only see that sailboat looking piece. You don't see the other pieces in the back.
yeah.
And that's the actual piece of the Arab Alarat.
A lot of people call it a sailboat. I brought home some keychains. They was like, oh, I want the one with the sailboat. I'm like, that's around. And it was like, oh, it looked like a sailboat to me.
Exactly. And it's not a sailboat, but you don't even see that on the ground, but you can see it here.
Mhm. Okay, I started doing my modeling thing, guys. Just avoid that section.
Now you see where the windshield, where the wiper blades are?
Yeah,
That's the other part of where they can drive the ship at.
front wheel drive there.
Yeah.
We're down in the front of the ship, of the boat, the yacht.
Yes. I was chicken to go up there. I wasn't going.
It got a little windy too.
It was too hot too.
It wasn't really that hot as much as it was windy up there. It wasn't that bad.
But I enjoyed that. I enjoyed it. It was nice.
Yeah.
I don't have anything bad to say about Dubai other than more Americans should experience it. You
Yeah.
know, it give you a sense of integrity. It give you a sense of honor because you see how those people honor their country. And when you come back, it makes you want to be a better individual versus who you went there as. You know, you got to learn about a different culture and you see how they live. And some of the things that they do over there, if we emulate them in the United States, we'll be a lot better off. So I really love how they are a sense of community and they are one together. You know, it's not separate. They don't care where you come from because there's different cultures there. So they try to work together to make it a difference in the world and to make it a better place, not only for them, but their family and anybody that's visiting. So they love it there. They're super happy. When you ask them about Dubai, it's like, oh, we love it. I was like, do you ever want to leave? No, we don't. We love it. We love
It's
Dubai.
great on that yacht too.
Yes.
It's just,
Yes, the food on the yacht was excellent too. Now we celebrate Miss Barbara. She had a birthday on our trip. So her birthday was on Friday. And she really enjoyed herself.
yeah. So we celebrated her birthday and then we took it to the after party.
Okay. 'Cause that's what we do.
Party at the vault.
Ah, that's what's up. I didn't make that one. I was exhausted.
Yeah.
So I didn't make that. I did make this view. I saw this view in the vault when I just so happened to just go up there and it's a nice view. I'm glad y'all have fun.
It was a beautiful view. And I think I was tired then.
Yeah, buddy.
We stayed there till 3 o'clock in the morning.
Is that the other hotel? The across? Oh,
The
that's our hotel.
Yep, see the
That's
diamond?
how it look up there?
Yep,
Oh, wow.
like a
Yeah,
diamond.
pretty. Huh?
Looks like a diamond over there, a gold diamond.
I see.
But yeah, that was a nice background too.
Oh, I wouldn't stood in that corner. Mm-mm.
They said that it felt like it was moving over there, like the hotel was moving.
I see her holding on.
Yeah, it
Wow.
felt like they was moving.
It's beautiful though. Beautiful picture. Barbara and Ed.
And then they got their room decorated for her birthday. She got
Yes.
and the hotel will do that for you. So if you're going over there to celebrate a birthday, actually ask them if they would do the decorations for you as well. They have 2 different packages that you can choose from, and they will come in and decorate the birthday person's room. So this is the part of the decorations that they did for Barbara's birthday.
Yes. That was so much fun doing.
Yes.
And the tub. That's our tub, y'all. We just love that tub. And it has a shower in it as well.
Yep, you got a separate shower and a tub and a separate shower in the tub. So
Yes. I'm telling you, those rooms are unbeatable.
yeah, they were very, I think it's a 5-star. They might not say it on paper, but to me, it's a 5-star.
There's a Rolls Royce.
That's it, man.
This is what was pulling up at our hotel.
Yes.
So they were so nice. They let us sit in it. They let us take pictures in it. They just let us, like, okay,
You can
here
do
in America, don't touch my car. But over there, they were like, okay, you want to take a picture? Oh, you want to take a picture with the driver? Okay. They enjoyed it. They really did. They enjoyed us being there as much as we enjoyed them.
Yep. And then you've got the souks that we went back to.
Yes.
Got our jewelry before we took back off, because then that was the Saturday, day before. We were supposed to, well, the day of us leaving to go back to the airport. So somebody said I bought jewelry behind their back.
No, he gave her the money. Don't let him fool you.
So that's the gold souks. Nothing but gold, guys. In almost every store, all gold.
And everything you see on there is gold. I mean, made of gold. From the crowns to the body wear, to the belts, to the everything is made of gold.
Shirts, blouses, they have blouses made of gold.
Yeah. Yeah. I say I'm gonna make some of these outfits. I'm gonna make it with seed beads and see how it come out.
Yep. Yep. And then what
That's
was
the dresses we tried on.
Yeah.
I said those are our dresses that we tried on. They said those are formal.
Yep. So we bought those back. I loved our dresses.
I did too. I thought they were beautiful.
Derek bought him some silver, got him a silver necklace.
And the young man on the side, he was our guest. I was me in the background laughing at them, taking pictures, and I wasn't in it.
Photo bombed us.
Yep, for those of you who love silver, there are excellent silver shops there too. As you can see, 925 silver. They don't have any impurities within them. So they have some excellent places there for you to buy silver too.
Mhm. That's gonna be our go-to place when we come back. Get
Yep.
some more gold at Tesoro's. This
I
one-
hear him talking in the background.
Talk about he going back. Yeah, right.
Oh, is this a Thai restaurant?
Yeah, that's the Thai restaurant.
No, this the tea.
Oh, is that, yeah, that's the tea. That's the tea restaurant. What was the name of that restaurant?
Lafarge.
The Far, that's right. I did get a picture of that.
And this is where we were doing tea with Barbara. And I can tell you this, that the food, the tea, everything was definitely on point. It was definitely on point.
That was wine, I see. You had wine and tea.
Yes, we had wine, we had tea, we had 4 levels of pastries.
It is.
And the best thing I ever ate in my life was a cucumber sandwich. I've never tried one in the world, but I've tried one there, and those things were good, very good.
Wow. The La Farm restaurant. I mean, all the restaurants had excellent food and the restaurants were beautiful inside.
And the best thing too, they were in the hotel.
Inside the hotel, so you didn't have to go very far.
Yep, and our Starbucks was there in Lafarge because they can make the same coffee as Starbucks and it tastes better. That was the bakery where you can get pastries. Now, as you can see, all the pastries are huge.
They were huge. Like, that's a lot of sugar. You can eat all
Yep,
that
I think
sugar.
we had in this restaurant, we had the pecan cinnamon roll. And oh my goodness, it was huge too.
Like, who can eat all that sugar? It was a whole big old pieces of desserts.
Yep, and everything they gave you was fresh and it has to be warmed up and your coffee was made fresh while you stood there. And it only took them about 2 minutes.
Wow. And then there is that mall.
Mhm.
That mall is huge. I mean, every store you could think of was in that mall.
Yes.
It's right beside the Burj Khalifa.
Did y'all get to see the dancing fountain?
Yep, we got to see the dancing fountain, Victoria's Secrets. Look at that million dollar necklace.
Wow.
That's that in there. Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, it is.
The aquarium,
Oh, wow.
big aquarium. And there were actually people in there swimming in it,
Really?
swimming in the aquarium. And they were feeding sharks were in there and everything.
So that's something else we can do when we go back.
Actually go inside the aquarium.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Cause all we did was did the outside. We just did out there and looked at it. But yeah, people were actually swimming inside of there. That was 144 inch TV
Wow.
in Samsung. That was
Well, imagine that
it's
times
a
20. Imagine that times 20, and that was in that W Mart.
Oh, you saw one more than 144 inches?
Yes.
Oh, wow. I couldn't imagine. That one was huge.
Wow.
And then the swimming guys.
No.
They even had a choo-choo train in the mall.
That is cute.
Mhm. Ice skating ring in the mall.
They're keeping them hockey pucks from coming up.
Mhm. Look at the movie theater. huge room
What you say?
in the mall. That is probably the world's biggest game room in there. That thing
Oh,
was
wow.
big old game room. A haunted house in the mall.
Mm.
And then I'm not sure. That is the outside watching the dancing waterfalls. I was trying to get the sun going down.
Yeah, I got a lot of those pictures. And that's the Thai restaurant.
That's the Thai restaurant.
Okay.
Let me go back. Did I miss the dancing waterfalls? I think I missed
Yeah.
the waterfall. Let me go back here. Huh. I know I got it. It must be at the end.
That's all right. If you didn't get it, we can go back.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the Thai restaurant. This was the last thing we did. But we
Yeah.
got ready to leave.
I have my birthday candle.
That was your birthday candle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's big birthday friend too. Happy birthday. Celebrate your birthday.
I still have my card because I love it. So they really treat you very nice when you in Dubai. Real special.
Yeah, that was the business class seating. So
Mhm.
where you can really stretch your legs for that $3,000, if you got it, it'd be worth taking that 3,000 just to be able to stretch them legs and relax for those next 15 hours coming back.
I wonder where they seatbelts at.
Oh, I noticed that. I guess they there because that's the blankets and stuff that they put.
Mm.
So I'm sure the seatbelts are under that.
Okay.
They gave you blankets and they gave you a pillow. I mean, everybody got blankets and pillows all across the board. You weren't that special that you didn't get not special that you didn't get a blanket and a pillow. So
Blanket, pillow, headphones, you got it all.
and then you got a 3 full course meal. That was the screen.
Their entertainment system.
The entertainment system, the ICE. You got
Mhm.
information around the clock, you got communication around the clock, and you got entertainment around the clock, right in front of your face.
And then look, distance to your destination, 4,292 miles. I think you guys don't realize that it's over 7,000 miles to get to Dubai.
Wow.
And when I saw that, I was kind of freaked out, but you're going 559 miles an hour. So you're going to get there pretty quick.
Thanks, Charlotte. Charlotte said we're doing an amazing job talking about
Awesome.
But yes, guys, so that is that was our ride back, heading back. And so they allowed us, my seat was 18E on the EK219 flight, EK219 from Dubai to Orlando. And that we came back. All right, so that's the end, babe. If you want to come and say goodnight. That's my jury that I ended up getting after everybody said that I could get it except for my husband.
Never said you can get that. That's not true. That's not true at all. Is anybody still awoke?
Yes, we still here. And there's still 3 people watching.
So whoever didn't get a chance to watch it can watch the replay. It'll be whoever didn't get it. So feel free to take your time and really enjoy the things that we actually did while we were in Dubai. There was, like I said, some things that we didn't get to do, but we, for the most part, we pretty much covered a lot, got a lot of stuff in Dubai, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And I truly, like I said, I can't speak, I can't say nothing bad about Dubai. I can only say very good. The trip was excellent. The people, the culture, everything was beautiful. And I'm glad we took the trip, and I'm glad we got an opportunity to meet new friends that's out there in Dubai. But before we close, I know that I want Monica to show this beautiful piece of artwork that she have in her background that you cannot see.
Oh.
Because that was also
Forgot
in
about that.
Dubai. This was, now that was an experience, y'all. We learned about these
Okay.
things right here. Huh?
Where's your gold piece?
My gold piece is upstairs. I would have gotten it, but it's upstairs. And I will take a picture of mine as well and put it on there. It's a family tree. But the one significant thing about this is that it is made with gold. And it's handmade with gold. And it's a beautiful piece for you to put on your wall. It's not something that you want to walk on.
Precious
And
pearls.
yes, it has also, it has pearls in it. It may have natural stones in it, because we did learn that each piece have natural stones embedded in them. And you can see them kind of in the corner where Dell's hand is. But that was a significant treat for us to be able to pick up one of those pieces that has jewels in it, that's embedded in it. If you turn it to the back, Dale,
Huh?
turn it to the back real quick. You'll see that how it's made is not meant to go on the floor. It's meant to go on a wall or in a frame.
Yeah.
And so, and it's a beautiful piece of art. So if you in Dubai, you definitely have to get one of these handmade Dubai only artworks.
Yeah.
So that was a significant trip. I mean, piece.
That
And one other thing I would like to say is thank you very much, Monica. It was a lot of hard work.
thank
It
you.
was great partnering with you and Dale, because it was an experience that we both got to share and both got to learn at the same time. And
Yes.
we learned so much on this trip that's going to make us better travel agents going forth in the future.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Because that was the largest, I want to say that was the largest group I've had so far. So, intend to go to somewhere that I have never been, because this was actually the first time we've actually been like overseas in Europe area
Mm.
and that. So that was kind of our first time. So, changing money and stuff like that, that's different. So yeah, we learned a lot. We learned a lot. And
We did. We learned a lot. There's a lot of things to do. There's a lot of people to see, a lot of places to go.
yeah,
So just look us up. We got Let's Go Travel. We got this Travel with the Savages, and we are here to help you with all your travel needs.
that's right. That's right.
And we work together as a group.
That's right. Yeah, we're part of Love to Cruise Travel. So
That's right.
it's owned by Charlotte Pointer herself.
Big Charlotte, little Charlotte.
Big Charlotte, little Charlotte.
I'm little Charlotte.
If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here. So we want to
That is correct.
shout out to her as well.
Right, shout out to Charlotte and Jerry.
Charlotte and Jerry.
That's right. Charlotte and Jerry, duo teams. We work in teams here. We have husband and wife teams.
That's right.
So my husband is a part of my team as well. He's just shy on camera. I'm the talkative one.
Not me, I ain't shy.
We- But we love you, Dale. You wouldn't
love
be
y'all
who you
too.
are.
You
We
guys
love
are,
you to death.
guys
Huh?
are my favorites.
Of course. So definitely a huge shout out to Love to Cruise Travel, because, Charlotte took a chance with us, and we're trying to make her proud. We're trying to do good things for her.
That's right.
And Jerry.
That's right. We love y'all. They said they love us too. So yes, go ahead and do yours. It's time to say goodbye.
Pull my damn ear off. Cal Brunette says, so glad we had this time together.
But we just had to pour out all that we've learned, all that we've seen, all that we've done.
Yes, y'all poured it out all right.
And you know, we were so excited about it. And Dee, I appreciate you so much. I really
Well,
do,
thank you for having me.
for being here for us in travel.
Always.
I just want to know what beaches you're on in the background back there.
I'm on Jumeirah Beach in
Oh.
Dubai.
Or it's the Thompson's Beach.
Right. Yeah. It's I mean, I like my beach scene. Everybody was like, where are you? I say on vacation. Because every day is a vacation for me.
You tried that. It
All
worked
the
for us,
time,
yeah.
huh?
Every day. Every day is vacation for me. That's where I live, on vacation.
Hey, you worked hard for that vacation.
Yes.
That's all I gotta
Yes.
say. I can't wait
That's
for
right.
when I start going on vacation all the time.
We can't wait.
You want
All right, do your spill, Dale.
Yeah, I forgot. So long. What you like to say, baby, about being at the top?
See you at the top, because the bottom is just too crowded.
So until next
Yeah.
time, in the words of the famous Don Cornelius, as always, in parting, we wish you love,
Well,
peace,
Peace.
and savages. We're out of here.
and Thompson's
And
too.
Thompson, that's right. And
Thompson, good night.
Bridgewater, that's right. That's right.
Thompson,
next
we're
time.
good.
We love y'all. We'll see you next time. God bless each and every one of you.
Yeah.
And we love you. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So God bless you. Good night, Dee.
Love you more. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.